Hello everyone, Dungeon Master 372 coming at you with another Let's Play series. Yes, that's right, we are on Season 1, Episode 12. That's right, when we last left off on the last episode, I was working on this little setup here. Right now you could tell that there's no energy because I kind of ran out of some energy and I'm waiting for some more to get stored up before I get this thing going. We don't really need this yet, but I'm hoping in the next couple of episodes I can get started on converting energy. And I'm hoping to expand on this between the episodes so that way I can have some real good input or energy getting started. I'm also wanting to I've upgraded some more on my solar panels. I upgraded to the next tier, the low voltage solar arrays. I'll cover those recipes in a later episode as well, so don't worry about this too much. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think I've already covered it in one of the previous episodes, but if not, oh well, I'll get to it eventually. Not a big deal. But I'm gonna, once I start getting these upgraded, I'm gonna start using the lower tiers to help supplement my ME power. And you're like, well, this is not the right energy. I got a way to convert that, so not a big deal. But I will convert it, and then I will send it right over here to this little tesseract, and once I send it to this tesseract, I should be able to keep this little energy cell here pretty well charged up, enough to power this whole entire system here. So yeah. So I plan on getting that taken care of as well. I want to show today, but as far as today's episode, I want to get this covered really quickly. The only last two things I was really needing that I didn't get to cover in the last episode was these two items here, the basic import bus and the base ME storage bus. Just going to go over it pretty briefly because I will cover this more in depth also in a later episode. But for now, what we've got set up here is our ender chest sitting here, and we got an basic import bus, and then on our ME drive we've got ourselves a storage bus. Now pretty much what this will do, because I mean the storage bus here does have an interface. We have our items tab here. We can set what the storage bus can and cannot accept. But right now, what we're going to do is we're just going to keep it at default. And well, that was this this tab right here. This pretty much tells it what it either can or cannot store. This tab here tells you what storage priority. We want to go ahead and keep this one at 1 because this is the main storage right here. But in future episodes we're going to be adding more of those storages right along this side like this, and we're just going to keep running it up along the wall until we run out of space, and then we'll figure out something else from there. But for right now we're just going to do it that way. Now for the sake of energy, to save our energy right now, since we don't need this system really at the moment, I've got, the way I turned it off was I just set all these over here, and I don't think I've covered the configuration on this too much, but these things are clickable. You could change up certain, these to certain colors. Now what I want to explain to you is, okay, this is disabled. That means it cannot accept energy at all from that panel. Now, if I was to turn it orange, it would output that side, whatever side that is. And then this means that it will accept energy from that side. So, for instance, on this one, I have energy feeding into the bottom side. So we want that to be blue, because blue means that it inputs. Orange means that it outputs. So say for instance, if I wanted this to output to these machines, I have an ME cable, or no, I have an energy conduit right underneath this piece of glowstone. So in order to turn this on, all I would have to do is turn this to orange, and you can see that there's a red light down there indicating that this is getting charged, and it is orange. So that means that it's accepting energy. However, we don't want to use up all of our energy, so we're turning that off. So I just turned it to input mode for now for that side, because I just right now want all the energy to be in here, not to be pumped out in here, because it'll consume it so fast that this thing won't keep a charge and it won't work properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert some of that energy over there eventually, whenever I can get upgraded to the higher tiers of solar panels. And once I do that, I will have this stuff here being powered. So with that, and I'm going to go ahead and get the recipes for these two items, and then I'm going to go on to our next thing. So we're going to go ahead and get on to that right now. Okay, the basic ME import bus. Pretty much, just you need a sticky piston, an ME interface, and 2 iron ingots, and an ME cable. To get the ME interface, you need one of these conversion matrix. I covered this in the previous episode. And then I have 3 glass, 4 iron ingots, and an ME cable. So that's pretty much what you're going to need for that. Now for our storage bus. For a storage bus right here, we have what's it there? No, I don't want a fuzzy. I want just a regular ME storage bus. Okay, I didn't click on that one. I clicked on that one. Anyways, don't really matter. But we got an ME cable, 3 iron ingots, and an ME interface, and then of course you got the ME interface recipe already. So there we go, and then that will give you your storage bus and your basic import bus. But I have it installed like this for now, and I have planned for future episodes to have all the other storage units running along here. So. And connect, each one of them will have to be connected by some kind of ME cable or storage bus. So, which we can have that set up that way. So, whoops. Anyways, so with that being said, I think we are done here. But, so yeah, good stuff there. And let me go ahead and get this covered up real quick, because I don't like to leave that stuff showing too much. And there we go. And then whenever this is charged up and I'm able to keep that running, we'll get that started. Right now, I want to go ahead and for the next thing I want to show you guys is my next area over here. This is our new area. I've been doing some work on it between the episodes and stuff, and kind of perfecting the skills on it, because I had to do a little bit of research on this. Now you're like, well, but you haven't covered all the recipes for all this. Well, some of the recipes I can show you. I really do not know the recipe for this, because I mean all this Mystcraft stuff is. I mean, let me explain this to you guys so that way you all can fully understand this. Right now, we're playing in single-player mode, which is pretty cool and fun and everything else. However, I don't have the time to really go through the whole game searching for missed age pages. I do not have the patience for it. But the reason why this is in the pack is whenever I plan on creating a server, I want to use Mystcraft in creating ages for different ways of collecting items. And so whenever I create a server, that's what this is going to be for. But you can also use this in creative and single player mode. There are ways of getting your pages and stuff like that. However, I'm not going to go through the entire process of collecting all the pages, legitimately. So pretty much this room, with the exception of the glowstone, the blue carpet, and everything else, just the crystal blocks here, and I did spawn in some moss stone here because I ran out. So, but other than that, everything else here was collected and crafted legitimately, with the exception of the Mystcraft stuff here. I also spawned in these link books here, which they're easy enough to craft, but you have to have this stuff already created. So while I was working on this stuff, I went ahead and made these books so that way I could have them already made, because I do not plan on spending a whole lot of time on this. So, but yeah, pretty much I will cover the writing of Mystages. I will cover the bookbinder and all that other stuff. But you're like, well, what are these shelf things here? I mean, what are they? Well, if any of you have watched other YouTube videos, some of you know that this is all from Bibliocraft, and as you can see in my screen here, you can see that it's Bibliocraft. These are shelves here, bookcases, and these here are shelves here for item shelves, and then this is my potion shelf here. I will give you all the recipes for all that here in just a few moments. Again, like I said, I don't know the recipe for the link modifier. If I'm not mistaken, it takes a few diamonds to make, but for some reason, NEI doesn't show the recipe. Don't know why that is. I'm not sure if somewhere along the way on Mystcraft they chose not to have it as a block that shows up in NEI as far as the recipe itself. But I'm not real worried about it. I'm just going to show you the recipes for the ink mixer, the writing desk, and the bookbinder. And then if they will even show up in my NEI, then I'll show you how to make the bookshelves. I'm pretty sure y'all know how to make the ink vials. I'll go ahead and cover that anyway, just in case. But let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to go ahead and look up bookcases. Okay, for a bookcase, you want to have wood slabs in the middle, and whatever these middle slabs are is going to be your different kinds of casings, like your oak, for instance, or your spruce, or your birch, or whatever kind of wood that you're really wanting to use for your bookcase. And then the rest could be any kind of plank block. So then that will give you your bookshelf or your bookcase. Now, for the oak shelf recipe, you're going to want your slabs on the top and bottom. And whatever material your slab is, whether it be oak, spruce, whatever, cherry wood, it doesn't matter. It'll be that color. So, and then you can, any plank in the middle, get you the oak shelf. And then your potion shelf. Okay. And then your oak potion shelf is just slabs on top in the bottom row, wood planks on the sides, and your glass bottle. So cool stuff there. And y'all already know how to make paper. I'm not going to cover that. Recipe for your ink vials is going to take 2 black dye or ink and 1 water bottle, or one water bottle, any empty bottle, and a water bucket. So either one of these 2 recipes here for your shapeless crafting will get you your ink vials. So pretty cool stuff there. And moving on. Well, I can't. Okay. Now, as far as your linking books, pretty much you got your writing desk here. Actually, let me go ahead and cover the ink mixer recipe and get all these blocks out of the way. Okay, your ink mixer. 5 stone blocks. Some of these are kind of tricky, so okay, 5 stone blocks, 2 wooden planks of any kind, doesn't really matter, and then 1 glass bottle in the middle will get you your ink mixer. I'll go over that here in just a second. Now the writing desk. Writing desk is a little bit different. Five wood planks, like so, a glass bottle and a feather will get you a writing desk. Now for your bookbinder, is 5 wood planks with iron on the top. We'll get you a bookbinder. Awesome stuff there. Let me go ahead and try the link book modifier again to see. Yep, when I click on it or hit the R key, it doesn't give me the recipe. So yeah, it's not giving me the craftable recipe for it. So I'm not even sure if it's craftable. I might even have. I checked the configs. I did go ahead and activate all the pages, and I'll cover that in just a second too. So now with everything covered as far as the blocks side of everything, I will go ahead and go into the explanation of these different items here. Now, your ink book is the most important component to Mystcraft. Well, one of the most important, because in order to create any Mystcraft ages at all, you're going to have to be able to make these link panels. And so in order to do that, you got to make sure that within here, within your GUI, you have ink vials over here, pages here, or papers here, and your empty bottles will go here once you used them from here to spill into here, and then your link panels will show up right here. Now, like I said, with every descriptive book or linking book, you're going to need a link panel. So that's pretty cool. And then we're moving on to the writing desk. Now, you'll need paper over here on this side, and your ink vials over here. Your empty ones will just stick to this card here. Now, you're all looking at this and you're like, that's blank. What the heck do I do with that? Well, you put your notebook over here, and then you can start writing your ages. You got several different tabs here to place other notebooks in, so you can store your pages in them and stuff. Now, I have mine separated according to the different types of pages that you can find. And of course, these are all spawned in, so that way I can show you this stuff real simple and quickly, so that way we can move on to our other stuff. I don't know if I'm going to have time to really go over this in depth, but we have, you see here, I have it labeled as biome controllers, modifiers, and biomes. I expect you all to have a little bit of basic knowledge about this. I might cover this in more in depth in a mod spotlight of some sort. I don't know for sure what I'm going to do, but I will try to cover this a little bit more in depth whenever I'm not as pressed for time. So yeah. So we got biome controllers here. We got modifiers, and these are your actual biomes here. You got like Alps, Alps mountainside, bayou, bog, all kinds of other cool and nifty little pages here that you can use to create ages with. So, to make a long story short on that, pretty much whenever you go to create an age, you got to think of it as kind of like a different way of telling a system to do. Because, I mean, some of you who are more technical may understand it like learning a new coding language or a new system of programming, if you will. But instead of writing a program, we are actually writing pretty much putting together our own world. So yeah, so we got to tell it what we want. So, like, say for instance, you know, we needed medium biomes. We're gonna have to tell it that. But how we're gonna tell it that? We're gonna have to put it in a language that the system understands. So pretty much what we're going to do is, I mean, I've already created an age, and I wanted to show you how I did it. So how did I do that? Let's go over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. My bad. Okay. When this book opens, you're going to see that when you create an age, you're going to have, it's going to look similar to this. Now, if you don't give it a name or use the linking book to give, or the link book modifier over here to give it a name, I didn't go over that GUI yet, or the bookbinder. Well, yeah, let me cover the bookbinder first. Okay, so the bookbinder's like this. Pretty much, you have your leather here. Now, whenever you create an age over here, and after you're done putting all your pages over here into your notebook, you're going to take your notebook out, place it in a slot here. You're going to select it. You're going to right-click on this bookbinder, and then you're going to take the notebook and you're going to click it here. You're going to right-click it here in this space. You're going to see instantly that your pages from this notebook, whatever you've put in here, is going to be automatically placed up here. Now, in doing so, your pages are going to go in order according to where you have them in this notebook here. They're going to be all in an order, from the first page that you put into the book to the last. So just keep that in mind. Now, once you do that, you're going to have a descriptive book. This descriptive book will be right up in here in this slot. So, or if you don't have it crafted right, it won't show up here at all. But another thing you're going to need to do is come over here and create a link panel. Remember, I said all descriptive books and linking books are going to have to require one linking panel. So yeah. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your panel that you created from over here, and you're going to bring it over here as well. So once you have that in your inventory and you right click here with your notebook, it's going to put all your pages here. Then you're going to take your linking panel and you're going to right click here, and it'll automatically put it right here at the front of the book to give you your first page of your book. And then you're going to be able to, grab your descriptive book, which will show up here, or your unlinked linking book, whichever the case may be. So once you get that going, what you're going to need to do from there is, what you could do is take it over here to the link book modifier. This is where I do most of my stuff. But in addition to what I've already said, once you have all your stuff here and ready to go, if you wanted to, you can use this to name your books if you want, or name your descriptive ages. You can give them a name. Now right here in your linking, in your modifier, you can use this for your linking books as well as your descriptive books. So for right now, we're not going to use it for our descriptive book. What we're going to do is, what we can do with this is we can place this in here, and as you can see, the generate platform and interlinking options are already selected for me. That's because I've already put these in. But as you can see, I've put my name to my book here, my link or my descriptive age. But I already give it a name, and I called it Mysterious Mining. And what I usually do with descriptive books, I usually give it a generate platform, so that way whenever you first create the world, it'll generate a single platform for you to teleport on to, so that way you don't fall into lava or just fall off the map in general. And then I also use intralinking, which means this can be used intradimensionally as well. And you can do this with your linking books as well. So say for instance, I have like 5 or 6 different linking books, and but they're only 2 places in this world. I could still use them with using the interlinking on this link book modifier, which is pretty cool. So that's be another quick instant way of getting around the map, kind of like a waypoint system for other games that I've played, like let's say Oblivion, for instance. You can do fast travel in that game. So we could do that. Pretty much that same thing using linking books and descriptive books. And that's pretty much what we're going to do with, what I usually do with my books. So that way it keeps everything pretty well. And you're probably wondering what this is. That's a lectern. This is from Mystcraft as well, and it's just pretty much a place for you to store your books on. Okay, our lectern is made out of 6 wood planks of any color, doesn't matter, and any kind of stick on top there will get you 2 lecterns, which is pretty cool. I usually like making a bookshelf and then placing the lectern on top. I kind of expect you to kind of know the gist of vanilla, mainly. If you can watch the videos even if you don't. I will try to help you understand as much as possible, but I'm not going to go over the bookshelf recipe at all. So yeah. But oh wow, that was interesting. But hello everyone, and I'm back, and unfortunately that's all the time we had for today's video, or for this video. I will be editing the rest of the video and putting that up as soon as I get it edited. So it will be up here just, pretty much about an hour or so after this video is posted. So that way you all have a couple videos up and ready to go. But The first video is mainly for, you know, the recipes and stuff and how to get started and everything. The second video will be mainly over the different ages and how the writing system works and creating our first age. So after recording the everything into its entirety, ended up running way over the amount of time for one video, so we're going to go ahead and turning it into 2. So I hope you like what you've seen here. If you did, please click like and subscribe, and check out the other links that are in the description below. And I enjoy the fact that y'all watching my videos and enjoying our videos. And I mean, although I'm still waiting for more input and more comments to answer to, and try to hopefully get more content out and everything. The future of this project is actually starting to shape up a little bit. I'm enjoying what's going on so far. I'm enjoying the mod pack itself. It's great, and I think I can get used to this as far as keeping everything up to date, and just really enjoying my game playing time and enjoying what's going on with this mod pack. So to the point that I can continuously keep providing y'all with new videos and adding new content in which y'all can enjoy, either watching my videos, or you can enjoy, because I plan on in the future having a new server up and running. But I mean, that's still a little bit a ways, because I really want to get this pack steady, and seeing how it's playing out right now currently, and how I'm not having a whole lot of lag issues. I mean, here and there I do, but that's because I'm kind of using a low-end machine right now. I mean, I say low-end, it's pretty good. I mean, it lets me record video and play Minecraft at the same time, and there's sometimes I have a little bit of an issue, but it's not much. I can still work around it, and it's not too bad. So yeah. So if you like what you see here, please again click like and subscribe. Check out my other links in the description below, and as always, guys, have a good one.